Hello.
Welcome. Mel's like hovering over the button.
I didn't know if there was going to be more.
Oh, I said welcome. I didn't tweet, so I was sending out a little tweet quick that just says,
Breakfast stream?
yeah. I got my coffee. I was trying to decide what to eat, and I was like, I'm just going to have a few of those cookies.
A few,
Why do you think I brought 3? Because I knew that would happen. I was like, oh, there's a 100% chance. 100% chance that Mal takes that. So I got 3 cookies instead of 2. Because if I got 2 cookies, I would have wound up with just 1. Anyway, morning. Did you use this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to put this over here. Why not have 4 so you can have 2 each? What if Mal wants 2? If Mal wants 2, she can have 2, and I'll have 1. Because that fact will create so much guilt that she won't do it. I would have brought up more cookies, but I assumed that you wouldn't want a raspberry rally with orange juice.
Yeah, that's not the best pairing.
With a wild... The fact that you went and took one anyway, I was like, all right. Because, like, with the coffee, you got the sweet and the bitter. But orange juice, I'm like, that's orange juice. That's not...
It's fine.
Anyway, morning, everybody. I hope your last few days have been pretty good. Today is 420. And that means different things to different people. But the thing that comes to mind for me at the forefront, right after Snoop Dogg moves out of the way, is the anniversary of Mother 3. Mother 3 is 17 years old.
It's also my grandma's birthday today.
Is it?
Uh-huh. She is 94, 5.
She's 95. Or is she 96? She's 95.
4.
I think she's 95.
Okay.
I don't know for certain, but...
Stealth bird.
I know, on that on that background. Here, let me provide a little... There we go. Who's hiding back here? It's a bird. It's a bird up there. Stealth bird. Anyway, Mother 3's great.
Mm-hmm.
Just using this opportunity to say that into the ether.
It's great.
It's great. Play it sometime if you get a chance. At some point, we will run out of Mother 3 songs. Actually, it won't even take all that long, and then I'll put it back on shuffle because I don't. What's after Mother 3 in game list? Yeah, mother3.fabi.net. It's a good website. It's true. It's true. And it's apparently Okami's anniversary.
Yeah.
Neat. A well-known cult classic game. What is after Mother 3 in the list? Just random songs. What's next from a video game standpoint?
I don't know.
New Super Mario Brothers. Okay. Little gap there. It's fine. There's still some more Mother 3 songs, so I'm gonna let them play for a bit. I'm gonna read some I'm gonna read some alerts first, and every stream, and then we'll talk about a few things.
Tiger, to answer your question, start with Earthbound, then 3, then 1 if you really want to.
2, 3, 1 is the correct order. I will be taking no further questions. 2, 3, 1. We got 15 months from Doma Arigato 137.
Yes.
Watch an LP of 1. Yeah. Yeah. 5 months from ow, my dude.
What?
Sorry, I've noticed this for a bit, and if I don't write it down, I'll forget again because my brain has a memory of...
You mean write it down to Chaz?
My brain has a memory of like 1 second.
We also have a 25-month resub from Genesis and 55 months from Anorak Dovahkiin.
No, the word I'm looking for is this. Okay. Hold on. Let me just. I'm doing this live because I have noticed for a while and I haven't remembered because my brain's not good. There we go. Fixed it.
I read those too.
Thank you.
And that one. Yep.
Thank you.
Now go ahead.
Anise gifted a sub to Padawan Becca. Thank you, Anise. 22 months from JT Slasher. 54 months from Renee Moss. 23 months from Miss Jackie Lynn. 5 months from Ellipso1. 53 from Missing No Leader. 51.
You'll yowl with nastiness when eating Tiny Eddie's Jealous Wafers.
Oh, yowl. Yowl. You'll yowl.
I also heard yell.
I also heard yell.
Yeah.
Well, it's because yowl. Yowl.
It's a
That's
word.
like a. Yeah. I guess yowl is a word that's not a word. I would just replace. I'd probably just replace it with yell or, you know. Jealousy is nasty. 1050 from Anise who says, Eddie, do you have a mother-inspired birthday snack for Mal's grandma? Tiny Eddie's Jealous Wafers. And I think the jealousy is from everyone else being like, oh, I want to be 95. Well, not be 95, but live to be 95. That's a long age, big age, high age.
Everybody eat pork.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Where you do...
An age? Yeah.
It's so wild, man, because everyone's family's got, like, different genes. And, like, some people's the genes, they go... Yeah, they got that high age. You know what I mean? Some people got that high age. And then other people's families, they do not have the high age. They're like, well, we get to about, 68. And that's it. The first time I heard that people had like multiple relatives in their 80s, I was like, how? Like, all my relatives die in their early 70s. Anyway, here's hoping I do a little bit better. I'd like to think that I'm not halfway through my life. Where were we? We had 51 months from Vegetable Sorbet. 500 Bits and Bubbles who says, making banana bread with the kiddos.
Ooh.
Hey, banana bread.
I could make some banana bread.
I haven't had it in a bit.
I know.
Oh, God. Someone was telling me about a dream they had with banana bread. And now I don't remember what it was or who it was.
Wasn't me.
That's fine. Reading from Will Peters who says, there are cookies that is also cereal. It's true. It's actually just cookies in a box. Like, you can call anything cereal if you put it in a bowl and put milk in it. Like, the Raspberry Rallies is great cereal. Have you ever tried it? You drop them into a bowl and you just put milk in them and you just eat them. Anything can be cereal. And as we learned from a marketing campaign from Tropicana a year or two ago, you don't even need milk. You can just use orange juice. It was not great.
No, it was not.
Don't tell my children this. Anything can be cereal. That's what they don't want you to know. Big Brother doesn't want you to know anything can be cereal. I don't know when that was. It probably was last year, but at this point it might be fair to say it was like a year ago. It was probably a year ago.
We lived in the other house.
Yeah. Mr. Deathkill says, May 31st, 2022. So coming up right on a year. Aspirin cereal.
I think I could use that this morning.
It's too many aspirin. I don't think your body would like that very much.
You guys move a lot. We're not trying to.
Yeah, we don't wanna. We don't wanna. I think I talked about it a little bit, but in our next place we do have a longer lease. We have a 2-year lease, and I'm real excited about that because I don't want to be asked to move after living someplace for like 8 months. Don't love it. It's not great.
Trapeze into a delectableness freedom with Tiny Eddie's kale-wrapped pig nuggets.
Those bits from Slick Duke. Eddie, can this be a cereal? All right, so let's break this down briefly. First off, let's start with the root, which is pig nugget. A pig nugget is just, instead of a chicken nugget, it's made with pork. That's fine. Yeah. I can get behind that. If you've ever
like tonkatsu.
If you've ever ordered sweet and sour pork, they come like fried. So we got that.
Tonkatsu.
It's kale wrapped also, so it's got like a health element. It's not very healthy because it's like a deep fried pork nugget. But we're going to say it's healthy because it's kale wrapped. So the question is, how do you turn that into cereal? Because that on its own seems like it'd actually be pretty good. Kale wrapped pig nugget. I could get behind that. That's not bad. If you're going to make it a cereal, it can't have milk. It can't have milk. It has to be like barbecue sauce. It's a bowl of barbecue sauce, and they drop the kale wrapped pig nuggets in there. That would work.
Gross.
It's not even that gross. It's just instead of dipping like a chicken nugget into a sauce, imagine that the restaurant brought out a bowl of sauce with the nuggets floating in it. It would be a little weird. The reason kale wrapped is in quotes is because the milk is kale based. No, I don't want to have anything to do with that. Sorry. I'm gonna pass on that.
I'm passing on the whole thing.
I don't want kale milk as a concept. We got 36 months from Galactic Remix. Congrats on the 3. And also 48 months from Shy. Congrats on the 4. 3, 4. 1, 2 whammy. 26 months from the Slick Duke. We get 300 bits from Genesis. It says, it's Mother 3 Day. At this year's PAX East, I picked up a mostly complete Mother 3 Deluxe box, only missing the micro. Very happy to officially own this game, and finally, it's the first Mother game I've bought physically. It's a good game to own. I have no idea what the Deluxe box is going for now. I bought it when it came out in 2006, so it's this day, 17 years ago. I don't know if pre-orders opened before that or not, but I ordered it on whatever site was the site to use at the time. I don't know, PlayAsia or something. And yeah, I still have the micro. I don't know where it is at the moment.
I have a suspicion.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I do know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the mother drawer, which is in the closet.
In the mother closet.
In the mother closet. That's right. Is it in a box? It is in a box. Okay, you know what? Hold on.
We have a 55-month resub from Chrissy G. Thank you. 300 bits from Aldo. So if I cut up a grilled cheese into croutons and add it to a bowl of tomato soup, is that cereal or pizza? Pizza cereal. 51 months from Kazeumi. 24 months from Mr. Dr. Max.
Hey.
Steven said A from off screen. 510 bits from Anise. Grains are edible seeds of cereals or legumes, while cereals are plants belonging to the grass family. Thanks for clearing that up. That's what cereal is. And a 53-month resub from Sapphire Becca. Thank you, Becca. So we have a mother drawer and closet and a battery daddy. Gotta include the entire family.
Actually.
What? What?
Actually, the Game Boy's not in here.
Why is the Game Boy not in there?
I don't know. That's weird.
That is weird.
Because that's where I would.
Is the box for the Game Boy in there?
No. The box for the Game Boy is not in.
You know where it is.
I don't know where it is.
We had put all of... When we lived at Blue Wall House, we had all of those out displayed. Maybe we put it somewhere different. But where?
I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know.
Is there the alcohol box in there? It's green.
An alcohol box?
Yeah, when we went to the ABC store, we picked up boxes for moving. Is it in there?
It might be. Hold on. I'm learning so much about things I own.
You guys know, you go to the liquor store and buy the boxes. No, you don't buy. You get the boxes for free because they're throwing them away and they're sturdy.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. Jesus. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna find the specific thing I'm looking for. There's lots of stuff. We own a lot of Earthbound things.
We do.
Like, it's kind of ridiculous.
Just put them on the floor, it's fun.
Put them on the floor?
Yeah, just pull stuff out and put it on the floor. So you
Okay.
can get to the one thing you're looking for.
Yeah, I was looking for one thing, and now I'm like, oh, I thought this was gonna be easy. Oh, we have a.
Yeah, we bought that when we were in...
No, I bought this a long time
We
ago.
bought the other one. We bought something in Japan that we didn't have. Is that my Mother 3 box? Yeah, that's mine.
Here it is. Found it. Okay. God, there's a lot of stuff.
Chaz. Oh, I thought this was going to be easy. Quote, Steven 2023. And also
Sorry.
every other year.
Yeah, I know. So wait, I think I did buy a second copy of Mother 2. Or, I just bought a loose copy.
Yeah, we bought a loose copy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why I thought for a second this was going to be simple. This stuff was at the bottom.
Why do you have separate Mother 3 boxes? We were not together when we
Yeah,
bought them.
we weren't dating yet. So, you know, Mal and I bought Mother 3 independently of one another in 2006. So, yeah, so when Mal bought Mother 3, also this stuff was like in there and like getting like crushed.
Oh, this has been always crushed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is Mal's Mother 3 box because, you know, Mal bought Mother 3 and bought the...
I bought Mother 3 summer of 2007 from Japan.
Oh, so you didn't get it until 2007?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is Mal's. Mal bought the game. I bought the deluxe box.
Which I wanted, but could not afford at the time.
So the deluxe box, for those that are not privy...
Oh, Chess.
not privy to this. The deluxe box, let me open it up, comes with, pull this out. It comes with Mother 3, but it's in this box, so it's a very like different looking box. And I don't know if our copies of Mother 3 are actually in here, because I think they're in a different thing. Which side did I open this? Yeah.
We should at least put yours in that, I think.
Oh, my copy of Mother 3 is actually still in here. So, I played it when it first came out, but I must have put it back when I was done.
Mine must be in the GBA box.
So, that's Mother 3. And then the cool thing is that it came, the deluxe box came with a Game Boy. So,
A micro.
yeah, and a lot of people don't even know about the Game Boy Micro because it was a very late addition to the Game Boy line. Let me pull it out here. So, late in the Game Boy Advance life, so it says, I don't know how well you can see this, but it says Mother 3, and then it says Welcome to Mother 3 World. And this little thing comes out, and then underneath is...
Wasn't there a Franklin badge?
Maybe. So it's got the chart. I never actually used the micro, so like none of this stuff's ever actually been touched. This is like the the charger and the sleeve. There's a Club Nintendo thing in here. I didn't see any reason to use any of this stuff because I usually played with a Game Boy Advance SP. So let me pop this out so you can see this. The Game Boy Micro was such a cool idea, and I really loved it. It also says Mother 3 on the thing.
It's tiny.
It's a cool concept for a system. It's just this little tiny baby Game Boy Advance. This is all the bigger it is. It accepts a Game Boy Advance game, and it's just a really, really tiny way to play Game Boy Advance games. And the thing is, this came out so late, they're really hard to find. Like, if you find any sort of Game Boy Advance Micro in a store, how to give yourself carpet. For me, yes, it would not have been good for me. If you ever find them in like a game store, they're usually pretty expensive just because they didn't make like a ton of them. But the thing that they're all the Game Boy Micros I think are the same. It's just they have faceplates. So the Mother 3 thing is a faceplate. So like it says Mother 3 on it.
And the fake distressing is the Mother 3 one.
But I'm pretty sure that they're just
Can I hold it?
They're just faceplates. Have you ever held it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We pulled it out once.
Okay.
But that's it in my hands.
Yeah. So the Micro...
It's tiny.
Micro is super neat. I think it's one of Nintendo's coolest products, to be honest. But they did not make many of them. Yeah. Oh, was it? Okay, Jolly Roger Gay says didn't really want to sell it because they were trying to promote the DS at the same time. So it got very low attention. I didn't even know that. So that would have made sense, though. If the DS was out at the same time, they would have wanted to push that. So yeah, it's a really cool little... I love the hardware, and the fact that Mother 3 got a special thing for
tiny.
it is really neat.
I played Mother 3 on the SP. I bought a red SP to play it.
So you actually bought a Game Boy to play Mother 3?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I had gotten a Game Boy Advance.
And then I traded it in and got a DS.
I bought a Game Boy Advance the day that the Game Boy Advance came out because I was very excited for the Game Boy Advance. I bought a Game Boy Advance and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 and Army Men Advance. Those are my day one purchases for that. Now to figure out all the ways in which this goes back into the box.
That goes in that box first, and then this goes between
the two. There's a lot of little...
It is a very...
It's an intricate process. So this goes back in here. And then this sits here. And this goes under here.
And then that
goes all into this box. In some order. Probably this order. There we go. Yeah, thanks for coming to my show and tell. I haven't opened this in a long time. But yeah, that was Mother 3. And then also, a million years ago, before I ever bought this, I also bought a boxed copy of Mother when you could... I don't know how much these are now, but when I bought it on eBay, it was $15 or whatever. It's really cheap. I don't think Mother has gone up a lot. Like, I think you can still get Mother pretty cheap. And I also have a boxed copy of Mother 2. And when I got it, it was sealed. I don't know if it's a factory seal or not. My suspicion is it's probably not.
Yeah.
It's probably resealed, but I've never opened it. So then when we were in Japan, at one point, I bought a loose copy because games... At least at the time, were cheap in Japan. I think some of that's changing a little bit, but anyway. Mother. Your game rolled down onto the floor. I'm sorry. Now to try and get all this back into this box. There's other games in here too.
What else is... Oh, 1+2? Here.
Yeah, like 1+2. I think
This
actually...
is 1+2.
And that's the greatest hits version. I actually don't know that we own a non-greatest hits version of Mother Monster.
I don't think we do.
Yeah. I think I had planned on getting one at some point, and then I never did. And then I went to Japan, and I was like, now they're expensive, and I just skipped it. I was like, yeah, whatever. Let me put all this back into box.
That's fine. We have a 32-month resub from StoopKid241. Thank you. 300 bits from Gold Mage. A story is a series of memories. Memories are remembered with other memories and in turn become memories themselves. If you don't take care to preserve your memories, you'll forget them. So please tell us, frogs, your memories of everything so far. That is what people refer to as saving. Now then, hop, save your game.
That's cute.
It's very cute for today.
Yeah, frogs are a very important part of Mother's Tree.
300 bits from Shy, who says, I never thought about it, but looking at the Game Boy Micro seems like a proto version of what are now the legacy, like Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, and Game & Watch handhelds. A little bit. Because those are super tiny, too.
Yeah, I mean, the Game & Watches are small. Mm-hmm. I've never really made that comparison before, but, like... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... They're... Some of the old Game & Watches kind of feel like DS's because they flip open and there's two screens. Alex has a Game & Watch. I don't know which one he has, but he has one of the game. I think it's Donkey Kong or something. Might be older than that. I'm not sure. We also have 10 months from Talking Wombats. Thank you. The 80s was 40 years ago. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. I'm fine.
You're fine?
I'm fine. Anyway, there's a lot of cool things in that box because we have a lot of figurines. We have a lot of music CDs.
I just pulled out the box from my office that has the Boney and Clayman plush and stuff in it to pack some of that stuff in because there's space.
I would like
to put it in a thing. Yeah, me too.
To have a place to display some of that stuff. Because, you know, that stuff's always been very important to us. It would be nice to have a spot to put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, a special glass case. I mean, Emil has that. And we don't have quite as much stuff as Emil, but we have a lot. There's a lot of stuff, so maybe at some point. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about how we're going to lay out the new place.
Me neither.
I probably should have, but when we came back from Kahlo, it was basically just like, oh god, we gotta move, we gotta find a place, we gotta move, this will work, alright, okay. So, you know.
I also noticed yesterday when I was at the new house that you put stuff in the wrong room. For my office versus studio.
You told me the back.
The all the way down the hall straight one is studio.
You said the back. I said...
Well, it was towards the back of the house.
Mallory, I swear to God, the front of the house is the part that has the front door, which insinuates that the back of the house would be the opposite side of the home. When you said the back, that's where I put it.
But the room that's straight down the hall has windows that face the front of the house. Those little square windows. So that's the front room.
Are we out of the mother songs? We're out of the mother songs.
The back room has windows that face the back of the house.
If you tell me to put it in the room that is the back room, Because I was like, which room is your studio? And you're like, I said, is it the side of the house or the back of the house? And you said the back.
Yeah. So if I said that.
But that's where I put it.
No, you didn't. You put office stuff in there.
Sorry, I
And then Brandon walked in yesterday moving boxes and went, "Isn't this one going to be the studio?" And I went, "Yeah." And he went, "This doesn't seem like studio stuff." And I'm like, "I know."
Sorry, I'm gonna solve this live right now.
Okay.
This is the house. This is the house. Okay.
Yeah, that's the house.
This is the front of the house,
Front of the
where the
house.
front door is, right? So this is
The back of the house.
the back of the house. Okay. And there's 2 rooms. Right. And I said, which one is your studio? Because I'm going to put this stuff in your studio. And you said it's the room at the back of the house. So you know where I went? This one, because this is touching the back of the house. Please tell me how that is wrong. I even clarified. I said the side of the house, which would be this because it's a side, or the back, which this is the back. It's the back of the house.
But
I'm really trying to understand. Like, really, really hard trying to
I see
understand.
where this disconnect came from now.
Like,
You're
just...
right. You are right. But I was also in the middle of cleaning baseboards, so I guess I misspoke. I am sorry.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh, that feels so good. Because sometimes I feel like I'm crazy. I'm like, I feel like I followed directions. And I was like, what did you do this for? And I'm like, I feel like I followed the direction very, very appropriately. Were you thinking of back of the house as in you walk down the hallway and that's the back of the house?
I don't know. I was cleaning the floor.
Okay. So you were just preoccupied.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I have to clean all the baseboards in the house.
so let me reroute my mind now. The back of the house is where you want your office.
Yes. Because that's...
And you want your studio on the side of the house. Can we make a little post-it note and put it on the door that's like, Mommy's office?
Yes.
And then I won't forget?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Did I just walk into a Trust Stephen moment? So what we did yesterday is we moved some stuff over to the house, and we are going to have movers come and move this into there. But the one room that they won't be going into is Mal's studio because there's nothing to move. They don't have any furniture to move from the studio here to the studio there. It's equipment. So,
It is color-coded, Haley.
it's color-coded?
Yeah, the boxes have colors on them. I put stickers.
We haven't moved any boxes that have stickers, do we?
No. Yesterday, that was the second trip I took that had color.
Oh, you had some color ones there? I was only on the first trip.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I just saying?
Movers.
Oh, yeah. So, because the studio isn't getting any stuff from here, or any, like, furniture, the movers won't be going in there, we're stashing everything into that room because that won't be bothered. It won't be in the way. So, that's what we're doing. So that's why I'm moving just general equipment stuff there. I also put some stuff. I put some stuff into the dining room too because the movers don't have anything to move into the dining room either.
No.
All that equipment is just stuff that we have. So yeah, moving is unfortunate because you have like things.
Stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But the process has started. You know. So it's fine. I do really wish Haley and Alex were here. But it's fine. They can help us unpack.
Yeah.
We will get it all done. We have time. We have time. We got 40 months from Jolteron and 10 months from That Tall Nerd 560. Appreciate it. Thank you. Also, before I forget, I want to use this moment, since we're talking about everything being busy, to say that tonight we are doing another mouse stream.
Yeah.
That's going to happen tonight. We're going to just do the same time, I guess, 7 p.m. Eastern. And going to be making another meal that have you decided what we're making?
Yeah. I did.
Okay, but we don't have the ingredients yet.
No.
Okay. Mal's gotta get the ingredients, and then we'll do a stream tonight. So, yeah. And then after tonight, it's slightly ambiguous about the next mouse stream, just because it's moving. But we'll certainly try and make it happen. We'll see what we can do. There maybe the opportunity will present itself. But next week is going to be a pretty busy week.
Yeah, it will be.
But yeah, join us tonight for dinner. It'll be fun. And then, Alex says, just use my house. It's not even about the house, really. It's just, will we have time next week? That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Will we be like too frantic? If we're not, then yeah, we will use your house, because after the stream tonight, we will probably pack the kitchen.
Yeah.
Not like the stream ends and we start packing the kitchen, but like tomorrow or something like that, we'll start packing up the kitchen. So that'll be fun. We'll be eating sandwiches, things that don't require cooking. We could eat like frozen pizzas.
Yeah.
There's things. Is there a stream tomorrow? Yes. So tomorrow, during our normal stream time, we'll be playing Advance Wars. I forget what the name of it is. Advance Wars
New edition.
War 2 Super Time. Advance Wars Reboot Camp. That's it. Yeah. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a huge fan of Advance Wars. I bought Advance Wars when it came out. Really, really loved it. And if you don't know anything about Advance Wars, come tomorrow and I'll tell you about it. It'll be fun. Mal, you played a little Advance Wars.
Nope. I watched you play.
Oh, okay. Well, that's, similar. It's a similar experience. I was going to buy the game because I announced the stream last week, and then Nintendo was like, "Do you want this game?" And I was like, I was literally going to go buy it, but okay, sure. So, can you fight the 2-player war? Yeah, you can play up to 4 players, actually. Oh, Chess has got the Advance Wars alerts done yesterday. Ooh, I have no idea what to expect with that. No idea. We had our meeting on Monday, and I was like, we are going to play Advance Wars. I was like, maybe there could be some sort of alerts on Friday. And Chaz was like, I was like, yeah, it is a war game. I was like, you figure that out. I have no idea what to do for that. Okay, so 2-player online. Interesting. I mean, I guess any online is better than no online. I have really vivid memories of playing Advance Wars on school trips. So we'd play Advance Wars, and it's a hot seat game. So you take your turn and then you pass the Game Boy Advance. And actually, one of the features of Advance Wars it's really neat. It's called Fog of War, where you can't see any units on the map. So you can play where everyone can see everything, or you can play with Fog of War, where whatever your units can see, that's what they can see. So whenever you do hot seat, like you take your turn and you can see what your units see, then you pass it, and then that person sees what their units see. It was great. We passed so much time on like car rides and stuff doing that. It's fun. Anyone who likes Fire Emblem, I feel like the Fire Emblem folks will like Advance Wars. I mean, there's some key differences, but it's rooted in the same gameplay style. So it's just your units are not named and have personalities. It's just tank. You make tank. And you can't fall in love. The tanks can't fall in love, which really I think is an oversight. I hope that they if you like Fire Emblem but hate all those pesky characters. I can't even disagree with that statement. I'm like, that's basically it. And he's gifted a sub to Zelam Apple. Denise, thank you. We got 300 bits of cheese. Hammer says, when packing up the kitchen, just remember that hammers can be used in many ways during the moving process and should not be stuffed inside of a dark, scary box, but instead should be moved in the car like any other pet. If you're cold, they're cold. Bring your cheese hammers inside. I don't know what Mel's making, actually.
I've told you like 4 times. Remember? At all? No?
First off, I'm going to say you probably have told me like once. Probably not 4 times. Probably a little facetiousness
We
there.
talked about it on Monday at the meeting, and I was like, I'm going to make this. And then yesterday, for sure, so at least 2.
What? What's like an ingredient in it?
Chicken.
That's not a helpful ingredient. You could have said
Garlic.
I have no idea. I have no idea. Not a clue. I'm sure it's got to be. It's probably an easy recipe.
It is an easy recipe.
Have we made it in a long time?
Yes, I made it recently.
You made it recently? Mm-hmm. Oh, is it? Oh, I think I do remember you talking about it. Yeah, okay. Is chicken in the title?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it the second word?
Yes.
Okay, I know what it is. I got it. Oh, we'll be eating on that for a few days.
That was the thought.
That's a great idea, because we're going to pack up the kitchen.
Uh-huh, I know.
That's really smart.
I know. Haley knew.
I remember now. I think I was told like once. Maybe twice. It's hard to remember things. You know why? Because you have to like remember lots of things. There's all these different little things, and then like a new piece of information floats in, and you're like, oh, hey, little new information.
Your brain doesn't just file that somewhere?
No.
Okay.
What does it mean to file information?
Just take that little piece of information and be like, category, yeah, this goes here.
That is not how my mind works. My mind is just like, there's just kind of floating information. And whenever I need, that's why it's so hard for me sometimes. I'm like, what is this word? And I don't know the word. So trying to like, I'll just find like adjacent words. Be like, yeah, well these are words. And then you get things like tongue emotions, because I'm like, well, I can't think of the word taste, but I do understand that the tongue is used, and I do know that it's similar to emotion. So I'm like, tongue emotion. And that's how you get that. More tongue emotions tonight.
I was explaining to Brandon yesterday. My brain is like, these are all the pieces to the move. And then it like comes up with solutions. I don't even really think about it, it just does. So like, Brandon needed picked up. I had to do an errand out by the airport, and I was like, if I wait to do this errand, I can also pick up Brandon so he can get a ride. I can also take a load of stuff over to the new house while I'm at it. So it took all those things and was like, plan. And I was like, thank you for this plan, brain. And then I did the plan.
Yeah, I would not live if I didn't have the reminders app. If I could not just grab the phone and be like, remind me to do this at this time. That's just how I operate. The only time I don't write stuff down is if it's not something that's like a thing. It's just ambiguous information. Because I don't have a reminders list of just ambiguous information that I need to remember. Like that would be a really weird list.
That's your notes app.
Kinda, I guess, yeah. So, I'm just trying to keep hold of stuff like that, and then whenever I need to recall that, that's when it gets a little difficult. But Stephen, you did live before you had the reminders app.
Well?
No, I don't think so.
He didn't live well?
Probably not well. Probably. I don't know. The other thing is that, like, some of it's age. Like, I don't know that I was like this so much when I was in, like, high school. But I got into college and my brain did a bad. Oh my god. Sure. No.
Nap time was the best segment.
You sure it wasn't art?
Nap time was the best segment.
I heard Jarrett farted underneath the covers. And everyone ran for cover because the smell was so bad and it emanated in the room and MC had to leave and we shut the stream down.
You weren't even there for nap time.
I know. Because right before it started, Jared was like, I'm feeling a little gassy, bro. And I was like, can't do that. And then he went in there. He took his nap. Please send this to Jared. Jared, if you see this clip, hey. Love you, buddy. Listen, we ended up not doing disc only on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So, I'm making my own little mini disc only, which is just Steven makes a joke about Jared passing gas on the couch. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's disc only. That's your disc only for April. You're welcome. That was 5,000 Bits from Cool House's favorite Coliseum segment. I was gonna say art.
Nap time was great.
Art's the one time a year they'll let me paint. Otherwise, they won't let me near.
I don't let you paint.
They won't let me near any art supplies.
Nope. You're too close to a pencil right now as it is.
They won't let me.
Chaz, you're part of they.
What if I did a little art? Chaz. The people want to see me draw more Pokemon from memory. I did my best Chikorita.
You can come paint in your house then.
I did my best Chikorita. Now Chikorita's beautiful. Just around. I gotta do more.
I'll send him with art supplies to your house, Chaz, and you can let him paint there.
Do the whole Pokedex from memory. Like, what does a Bulbasaur look like? I probably got it. I figured it out. I actually do have that written down. It is on the list of, like, at some point want to do that. Anyway. Look forward to that. I'll do it this year, I swear. I promise. I'll make it happen.
Don't make promises.
I love promises. It seems reasonable to do once we get tabletop set back up, because that's like... It seems like the primary place to do it. Because then you have a front camera, you have a top-down camera, you can just work there. Seems like something I could do. Anyway, we have to move. But once we move, though... 300 bits from Fry's Pikachu. So I've had the certificate for several months now, but tomorrow is finally the day of my PhD graduation ceremony. I get to dress up in funny robes and a floppy cap. Should be an interesting day. Well, congrats.
Congrats.
I mean, the graduation ceremony is still a momentous occasion, even if you've
Yeah.
had the certificates. So I hope you have fun with it. Also, it is fun to dress up in funny robes and floppy cap. I got to do that once.
Twice? High school?
I don't know that I did that in high school. I don't know that I was in a robe with a cap.
There's photos of you.
Oh, was there? Okay, so I've done it twice. I can't remember. You know how long ago high school was? I'm approaching the point in my life where that was more than half my life ago. A long time. Adri. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, some lyrics squeaked out. Also, fun fact, and I know I've shared this before, but just little fun fact. Every time we reset up a thing for, like, streaming, like, the music list starts over.
Masay, good morning.
Masay, good morning.
It's so early. I want to go back to bed myself. But I have to go.
It's almost 10 a.m.
I have to go clean baseboards.
It's almost 10 a.m. Yeah, we woke up at 8:20.
8:30.
Yeah, 8:25.
Kepler woke us up at 7.
Yeah, I had a bad night last night, and it was our fault.
Yeah.
We screwed up.
Yeah.
Kepler needs to eat at midnight. Kepler eats at midnight, gets automatic scoop at 5:30, automatic scoop at 7:55. As long as that is adhered to, things are cool. Last night we fed the boy at 11:15. He was fed 45 minutes early. And when we did it, I remember thinking I should give him a little dry before we go to sleep. I didn't. So guess who woke me up like 30 minutes before his food went off? And I was like, oh, child, no.
His little internal stomach timer was like, ooh.
Yeah, and you know what was so interesting that I didn't expect is that it messed up both of them. Because he woke, it wasn't, I don't know if it was a full 30 minutes, like 20 minutes before his alarm went off at 5:30. So he woke me up at like 5:10. And then I thought, well, once he eats, at least he'll be good at 7:55.
Yeah.
No. Then he woke me up at 7:30. It's like he didn't have enough food from the beginning or something. And I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, he woke me up twice. So yeah, I didn't wake up at 8:30. I woke up at 7:30. Oh, I've been up a while. Yeah. Fun. Anyway, I'll take a nap. Maybe. Because the cat decided that it was the time to wake me up.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's fun sometimes because like you get into these little rituals and habits and stuff. You're like, oh, okay, well the cat gets fed at these times, and then you start to wonder how important that is. You're like, it's probably fine. Nope, it's not. It's got to be very rigid, especially a cat. Haley says, and you talk like having a dog is stressful. I mean, you got to take them out. That's hard.
Yeah.
Mercedes says, my cats will scream bloody murder if they run out of dry food in the middle of the night, and it's hell. Oh. Yeah, we can't free feed Kepler, or he would be a little bowling ball rolling around the house. So we have a... rolling up the stairs. Da 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 meow 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 meow. Anyway, so we have the feeder that just at a certain intervals puts meow 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 meow, that puts the food out at certain times. Yeah. Like a complete sphere with like limbs sticking out and a head. It's a good. It's a fun. I do like the visual. Sagan was the one who chewed into the spare food bag. Big Sagan energy with that one. Although Kep might try to do something like that too.
Maybe.
We've kept the food in an area where he can't get to it, the spare food. In the Blue Wall house, the big problem was that the pantry was just it didn't have a handle.
No.
You just pulled it. And Sagan figured that out immediately. He was like, oh, I can just get into the pantry. And I was like, oh no.
Sagan was smart.
Yeah. Kepler still pushes doors that he needs to pull, so I don't think we have a lot to worry about with that. The other day,
all doors push open.
In the other night, I got up to go to the bathroom, and a lot of times if I do that, Kep's on the bed with me, and he'll jump down because he wants a drink. So I went into the bathroom, and I gave him a drink, and he finished his drink before I finished going to the bathroom. And I had just cracked the door, and instead of pulling it open, he closed the door. So it was cracked a little bit. He just needed to pull it, and he stood up on his hind legs and went, ugh! And closed the door, and I heard it slam, and then he stared at the door like, oh no. And then he turned and looked at me in the bathroom, and I'm on the toilet, and I'm like, buddy, and then he's like, ugh! And I'm like, I can't let you out right now. I'm on the toilet, so like, I'll let you out when I can. Then he walked over, and he just lays at my feet like, I don't know what to do now. It's fine. It's totally fine. He's a good boy. Haley says, my dog is too scared to go through doors that she has to push open. She just stands there sad if the door is open a crack, but I think she's more worried about being rude. Oh yeah, Kepler will push doors. He does not pull doors. He does not pull doors. I've seen him do it before, though. I just don't know what makes that particular synapse fire. Me neither. But I've seen him do it where he'll be like, wait. And I'm like, he's doing it. He's like, this one's a pull. And I'm like, he did it. And then other times he's just slam. He's trying. Shy gifted sub to Adriana. Thank you, Shy. Game Girl Life gifted sub to Masay. And then also resubscribed for 36 months. That's 3 years. Congrats on the 3. Pour one out for Adrian, the Block Disaster Passion. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh.
Does Kepler have the brain cell?
Yeah. Me and him share one, and exactly one. We just kind of... You apparently file things away, which is wild. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chess. Which, is an incredible feat to be able to just... I can do that with numbers. Yeah. Which is a weird thing. But, like,
I forget numbers.
I remember numbers pretty well. Like, driver's license number. That's not a number that you typically know. I learned that immediately. Whenever I was in high school, like, I knew...
now it's irrelevant to your life.
Yeah, I know, because we moved. Like, I knew, in high school, I knew, like, my bank account numbers. And, like, why? Like, I don't know. My brain just was like, oh, I know this. Like, someone will tell me, like, a 10-digit string, and I'm like, okay, got it. And they're like, now what'd you have for breakfast? I'll be like, I have no idea. I wish I knew. It's impossible to remember. Anyway, it's fun learning about different people because like everyone's brains work completely different. I mean, not like completely different, but like pretty different, and that's kind of fun. It makes the world a little more fun. Sometimes, depending on what the particular need of the brain is, it's not very fun for the person with the brain. But it's still, variety is the spice of life, so it's mostly fun. Let me use this opportunity to remind you, if you came in just a little late, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, Mal will be doing another cooking stream.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be cooking up chicken.
I mean, I'm using a rotisserie, but yeah.
Are you going to get a shopping list out again?
I should. I need to go shopping to do the photo I took last time.
Well, you might be able to skip the photo if you just want to get the list out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah. And in that respect, I guess people will know what you're making.
Yeah.
Or they'll put it together.
Yeah.
You didn't actually say what you were making last time. You just put an ingredient list. Yeah. So join us this evening for that. Another little fun time in the kitchen before we pack up everything in the kitchen and never do that again. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Everybody buries pears.
Oh my god.
Everybody.
300 from Sachi, it says, Selga, it's taken me this long to find the information. Oh my god, I don't even know if it still operates. Anyway, Paris, I have not heard that in a long time. I wonder if anyone else knows what Selga is. Selga is a company that would buy things off of, like, I don't know, Japanese auction sites or whatever, and then they would hold it. There's other places that still do that sort of thing. I don't know if Selga is still in operation. But yeah, there was another... That's a thing. There's another one, actually, that still operates, but it's not Selga, and I don't know what it is. Anyway.
A proxy?
Yeah, yeah. Selga sounds like a foreign knockoff Zelda franchise. You played the new Selga? Selga is just a fun name for Wind Waker. Because it's Zelda, but it's cel-shaded. Oh, I guess it's Ga. Zelda would be a good name for Wind Waker. Anyway. Yeah, so tonight join us for...
Cooking stream. On my channel.
When Mal makes. And then tomorrow night, join us here for Advance Wars. Which will be the last gaming stream in the house. This will be the last gaming stream that we have here. And to be perfectly honest, you know, there will be breakfast stream next week, but I don't know what we'll do. It might be here. It might not be. We actually might do breakfast stream from
someone else's house.
Yeah, we might do it. I don't know, because like we're gonna have to tear this down. That's the hardest part about working from home and moving. Like by far the hardest part, because if you go somewhere to work, then like that's where your work stuff is. But if you work from home and you have to move, you're working, but at some point you have to tear it down. But you're working, so you're like, you have to make those like decisions. Haley says, stream at my house.
Josh with a breakfast stream. Josh, we brought it to you.
Haley, you'll be back, so, you know, we might do that. We might stream from their place on Tuesday. It's really going to depend solely on whether or not we've torn this down or not. Or if we
For
make
Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah. We could probably get away with doing it here and then tearing down after. We cannot stream here on Thursday. This will be very torn down next week. But maybe we can Tuesday? I don't know. It's just weird. It's a weird thing, like, talking about the fact that, like, all of this is going away. I don't like it. I'm really excited to get settled into the new place, and I know it's going to take just a little bit of time, and I hate that. We're going to move as quickly as we can. Yeah, we won't have a phone breakfast stream, thankfully, because we have the laptop now, and the laptop is set up for streaming on both my stuff and Mouse stuff. Like, it's all set up, so it's just a matter of doing that, but we have to have a place with the internet.
Yeah.
But that's either here or
Triforce House.
Or Alex and Neos. One of the two. 3. We had 8 months from Good Fortune Coffee. Thank you. 300 from Shia says, the new Myth of Zelda title, Cries of the Empire, the prequel to Burp of the Society. Oh man, you play BOTS? Love BOTS. You know, Cries of the Empire is coming out. Oh my god. Coat? Love that. Haley says my house is there and empty. Take it. Again, you will be here. You will be here. It will not be empty. Because we're talking about Tuesday. I love Coating bots. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. The stress. How's your stress levels? Don't answer that. We're doing well. We're doing well. Everything's going okay. Everything's going okay. Everything's going okay. It's going well. It's going well. We're doing good. Anyway, so I've got a vlog scheduled for 10:15, so you get a vlog in 10 minutes. And I'm going to be continuing to work. And I released some yesterday also. Or one? Was it one? I don't know. The Carly and Kyle stuff was very difficult, and it's out now. Or it will be finished up in 10 minutes. I'm going to continue to work on some vlog stuff today. Work while I have my work stuff set up to work. And yeah, we'll see where we land. And of course, we are streaming tonight, so I gotta get make sure that that's all set up too. But I have everything charged, and the stream is set up on the laptop, so it should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haley, that'd be lovely, actually, if you could, if you wanna do that for me, that would be. I'll let you edit the vlog. You could just pick one and be like, yeah, sure. Sure. We'll see what happens with this one. It'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just wrap up here because we've got some things to do today.
Uh-huh.
You will be back at the house?
Yeah.
Okay. It never ends.
No.
Man, you've got to go back out to the house to deal with some stuff and then pick up groceries and then stream tonight.
That's my plan.
Okay.
Just pick up groceries, come back, take a shower, clean the kitchen, stream.
Okay. Okay. All right. A little stress. Doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you all for being here this morning. I hope the rest of your Thursday goes well. And, join us this evening over on twitch.tv/MaoMakes for Mao doing a little cooking.
Yeah.
I'll be there too. I'll probably say something funny in the background. It's my role.
Your role.
Everyone needs a job. That one's mine.
Your job to be funny.
I mean, it's debatable.